that time again. Miiverse Shenanigans. One of my favorite series. I haven't done one in a while. But what's up, guys? Original Blood Ace here. And it's been quite some time, I should say. But this lovely little troll decided to poke his head up on the Miiverse, so I thought, why not give it some exposure? Why not have it forever engraved into YouTube, forever on the internet? So let's get into it. He says his original post, Xbox 2001 to 2013, the best console ever. Just kidding. Funny, this is Nintendo, but I'm sorry, Xbox rules. Now there's really nothing wrong with what he's saying here. He likes Xbox. That's perfectly fine. So let's just scroll down a bit. This guy says Xbox and Xbox 360 rule. Microsoft seriously screwed up with the Xbox One, though. We can all agree on that, except for obviously this troll. This one guy, LOL, then get the fuck out of Miiverse. I was gonna say something like that, but I'd get fucking banned. You know how I would always get banned for the stupidest things. Actually, maybe I should swear, because I doubt I'd actually get banned. I get banned for the stupidest things, but if I swear, I probably wouldn't. Anyway, so here's my post. For some reason, my avatar and me picture thing doesn't load, but whatever. Why do people insist on bringing, well, I should have said bringing, not bring, bringing Xbox and or PlayStation into this? Xbox was mediocre, Xbox 360 was good except for the lack of exclusives and paying for online. Xbox One, though, my toaster is better than that. This guy says, Valve was the only reason I ever allowed myself to lift an Xbox controller. For me, I guess it would have been Bungie. But anyway. And even then I preferred Nintendo. It Nintendoes what the competition don't. Kind of clever, but whatever. And here he goes again. All I can say is, you kids, you know, those trolls, that's their only line. Kids, kids, kids. I don't know since when is it, even though I'm not a kid, I don't know why being a kid is all of a sudden a bad thing. It's like he was a kid at one point. I don't know. Some people, they grow up and they've just somehow went down 3 or 4 rungs on the evolutionary ladder. They lost a few brain cells. And look at him in his little me picture. He looks like a frickin' red-headed lumberjack. I don't know. But he says, Xbox has done better than Nintendo. Think about it. How long did it take Nintendo to get online connection? Xbox and PlayStation. And it... What? And it in 2001. Whatever. Plus, you don't even know what a toaster even looks like. PlayStation and Xbox One look the same. I don't know what a toaster looks like? What? In my 22 years of life, I'm pretty confident. Almost 23 now, actually, in about 2 months. But I'm pretty confident I've seen what a toaster is. I don't live on a, what's the word? Abandoned island. No, not abandoned island. A deserted island in the middle of the ocean. This guy says, Xbox One is barely even a gaming console. It focuses on casuals and watching TV on your TV. The Xbox and Xbox 360 work great, though. Then I say, you're going to have to try much harder to troll me successfully. Why was it we sold more without online? Simple answer, not every game needs online. You wish to be the hardcores gamer, who's all about online multiplayer. Newsflash, single-player campaigns reigns supreme over multiplayer. Online multiplayer is always a bonus. You don't buy a game for multiplayer. I hope, well, I guess maybe Mario Kart, well, not Smash Bros, but I hope you know the GameCube had online, this one guy says, so whatever. Then I say, a nice try with the kid insult. You were once a kid yourself. I'm 22, so I grew up with the NES, Super Nintendo, N64, PS1, PS2, GameCube, so forth. Nintendo's original Microsoft arrived to become greedy soft. Money, that's all Microsoft cares for. They have no passion for the gaming industry. Sony was great in the PS1 and PS2 days, but my, have they fallen far, far from the tree. And then once again, you're not making sense, kid. Wii U has the same junk on it, too. Xbox One will destroy Wii U. The power in that Xbox smashes the Wii U. The Wii U, spelled controller wrong. Controller is a joke, a touch, spelled touch wrong, screen, come on. Now he's just trying to pull me along like a puppet on strings, trying to make me dance for him. But that won't work. Because I don't mind correcting imbeciles. It's very simple. If you have the time to have fun with a troll, you should embrace it. Some people say ignore the trolls. Why? I don't want him to be lonely and commit suicide, although that would benefit the world, one less troll. But let's move on just a wee bit. I said, so kindly leave Miiverse while you find happiness in upsetting others and getting a reaction from them. Remember, it was you who went out, bought a Wii U just to troll. He says, this guy says, the Xbox One will get better sales than Wii U, but the Wii U is better for gamers overall. Can you... Actually, I'll just scroll down a little bit here. I said, you, sir, are nothing more than a baka, which means fool. This guy says, Ninja, sorry, but Battlefield, you buy that for multiplayer. But then I had to go on and say... I'll get onto that in a second, but I said, you think the Xbox One will have more systems in stock sold at the launch than the 4.5 million Wii U's out there right now, from the 1 year head start? No. Let's be honest, the Wii U's been out for a year. It's had a year head start, and sure, it hasn't been selling amazingly. Only a fucking fanboy would say otherwise. But the point is, the 4.5 million Wii U's out there now is 4.5 million that the Xbox One, and the PS4 for that matter, don't have yet. Now the question is, will those systems have more than 4... Even if there's 4.5 million Xbox Ones and PS4s at launch, and every single one of them gets sold, it had a better launch, but it sold the same amount. Now let's be honest, that's not going to happen. How many Xbox Ones do I think will launch, or sell at launch? How many PS4s? Honestly, I'm going to say there's going to be more PS4s than Xbox Ones, even though both, at least for North America, PS4s and Xbox One pre-orders are sold out for pretty much everywhere. However, it really comes down to the amount of stock that there is in total, the amount of systems produced for Microsoft and Sony. If Sony has more systems, they'll obviously sell more. Plus, there's still people who are very hesitant about the Xbox One. But anyway, that was kind of a topic I should do on a different video. And then I scroll down a little bit more. Once again, you are a kid coming into my discussion and talking trash about Xbox. I do jump. I don't know what that means. I do jump is other people discussion and hate kid grow up. You mad over my opinion. Now, I don't even know if this guy is an adult now, because if he's really that bad at spelling, he's got to be a kid himself. But judging by his picture, which is one of two things, either that's really him and he's some like 30, 40-year-old, idiot like the guy from South Park on that playing World of Warcraft, some retarded fucking idiot, or perhaps it's some child who is playing on his father's account, and that is his father, the picture. Who knows? Oh, I got another little message. Then I said down here, PS4 will destroy the Xbox One. We haven't even seen any actual real gameplay from a single Xbox One game. Everything shown at E3 was running on PCs. There's pictures of it. There's articles. Go check it out somewhere. Search on Google. The fact is, why anyone would get an Xbox One game when you haven't even seen a single second of fucking gameplay is beyond me. Makes no sense. Will we see some before the launch? I'd like to think so, but I don't know. And the one thing I forgot to mention on this post, actually, was he says, I come here trash-talking the Xbox. I trash-talk the Xbox One. I called the Xbox One mediocre, which isn't a good thing or a bad thing. And I said the 360 was good. I have a 360. I had two 360s. I don't hate the Xbox 360. As a system, it is good, besides paying for online. But the company, Microsoft itself, not so much. Then I also said later as a reply to that Agrog guy or whatever, I don't buy any EA games. This was when he was talking about Battlefield, people buy it for multiplayer. I says, I don't buy any EA games. Supporting EA is saying, yes, sign me up for the destruction of the gaming industry. That may seem a little harsh to you people, but let's be honest. Can you tell me one really worthwhile game that EA has done in the past 2-3 years? Honestly, let's be truthful here. They won Worst Company in North America not once, but twice in a row. They partner with Microsoft. They have their Origin, which we all know is absolute shit. They bitch at Nintendo because they didn't let Nintendo didn't let them fuse Origin into the Miiverse. I mean, do we really think that these guys are capable of making a quality thing? Whether it's a game, an online system, DLC, anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. The only thing that I'll give EA credit for, and it wasn't even EA, it was Criterion, was Need for Speed Most Wanted You. Now, actually, I didn't even get it. I was going to get it, and I'll probably eventually at some point get it. But Criterion did a fantastic job. Criterion made the Wii U version, even though it came out like 2 months or whatever after the other versions. It used PC textures, PC lighting, and had some actual cool features on the Wii U version. But for the most part, EA, if you buy anything of EA, Battlefield, I mean, one of my friends is buying Star Wars Battlefront, whenever that comes out. The thing with that is, he wants the game, but he doesn't want to support EA. So I told him specifically, I just said, here's what you do. You wait to buy a used game, that way the profit doesn't go to you. Or, what you do is you just wait for it to go on sale a year down the line or whatever, when it's like $20, buy it in the bargain bin, whatever. Then once again I said, kid, that's all you trolls got. We aren't on a Call of Duty on a Call of Duty community. That's where the kids are. Last time I checked, kids aren't developers. I think I'll put this up on YouTube. This should be fun. Let's see, should we even continue? PS4 will destroy Xbox One. I hate the Xbox One. I'll even admit it'll sell better. The Wii U sounds like an add-on or peripheral for the Wii. It doesn't focus on the casual market as much as the something. And then he says, this is a current-gen console. It didn't come out with PS4 and Xbox. Oh my goodness. Let's just make a comment really quickly. This video has gone on long enough, but we're not going to end it just now. Oh no, I have to quickly post a little message here. I'm going to say, Wii U is the only, oops, hang on a sec, spelling mistake, only current gen system. PS3, and I know I'm wasting my time with this noob, and Xbox 360 are last gen systems. Whoops. The second that Xbox One and PS4 launch, they become current gen systems, because they will be currently the newest system you can buy. If Wii U sold a month before Xbox One and PS4, actually let's change that to a year before Xbox One and PS4, or 1 week before, that doesn't change a damn thing. Actually, that doesn't change anything. I'm not going to use the word damn, I'll get banned. Now this thing has gone on long enough. I'm just going to quickly, let's check his profile, let's see what it is. Man can't wait until Smash Bros comes out. Also, I'm an Xbox gamer. Gamertag is, what the fuck is that? Blade? No. Something Black Blood. Bleed Black Blood, I guess that's supposed to say. Being all hardcores and everything. PSN, Death Razor Wing, or Death Note. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I'm going to school for culinary arts on my off time, either playing video games or watching anime. So he, and his birthday's private. So he is going to culinary art school. So he's basically a chef, a future chef, who has nothing better to do than to troll pointlessly about Xbox, PlayStation, and or Nintendo on a Nintendo system. Newsflash, leave the rants, leave the trolling, leave the crazy shenanigans like this to the people who benefit most from it, who can do it properly. People like me on YouTube. That's all I have to say. 41 years, 20 posts. Let's take a quick look actually about look at everyone that's saying blah blah blah. What's your favorite character? So he has done some normal posts, it seems. Probably just to hide his troll nature. Anyway, 15 minutes. This has gone on far too long, but it's a big video. Yep. What else was I going to say? There's one other little side note. Oh yes, up to 71 subscribers. That's very impressive. Can't wait to get to 100. Maybe I'll do a special video for my 100th subscriber, or when I get 100 subscribers, we'll see. That'll honestly probably be within the next month. Seems like I get a few subscribers every few days or so. Anyway, this, as always, is Original Blood Ace. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon.